The 2K Sports pregame show, sponsored by Kia.
Welcome, everybody. This is 2K Sports with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. Tonight, it'll be the New Orleans Pelicans up against the Milwaukee Bucks. Well, for Milwaukee, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. And one of the more versatile bigs in the league, Greg Monroe. We'll get a chance to see him right here. Shaq, what makes him so good?
He has no problem being at the center of an offense, and his mid-range game reminds me of the game I never had, but creates that space for him.
A part of the game you never had.
Well, I had it, I just didn't go to it.
Okay. I think he feels at home in either position. He can play power forward or center. That's what makes him. He's versatile. The great Shaquille O'Neal at times couldn't play power forward. So if he could do it.
Just about game time.
Oh, yeah.
Let's send it to Kevin Harlan. He's got the call.
Can't get wrong. Played power forward in college.
We've got basketball action from New Orleans, Louisiana, home of the Pelicans, here on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Last game for the Pelicans, they ended up losing to the Spurs.
The offense just struggled mightily in that game. They went stretches where points just became very difficult to come by.
I think mostly they just did not give themselves a chance on the inside. They settled too much for the jump shot. I would have liked to have seen a better effort to get the ball to the paint.
And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Well, guys, when you talk to Perez about his time with the national team, you can just tell how much he valued that time. He says that he was always trying to pick the minds of the vets on the team and to watch how they prepared for the tournament. He's looking forward to returning to the fold when the next international competition begins. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And what a team the U.S. put together for that tournament.
And Perez didn't look out of place on it at all. By the time they played Australia in the finals, any doubters that might have wondered why he was on the roster were quickly silenced.
The players on these teams have loads of the P word.
Watch it, Kevin.
Potential,
That's
sir.
where I
That's
thought you
what
were
I'm telling
going.
you. Of course I am.
All right,
Come on.
we'll see coming out of the tricks.
Young is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Heel kicks to Young. To the inside. Walker. Perez finishing off the play with the dunk. He won't miss many of those.
Just see him psyching himself up after a play like that. Nice slam by Perez.
Middleton, a screen on him. And Teletovic now top of the key. Here's Middleton. Offensive rebound, Bucks. Rejected by Walker. Williams as that one goes in. And talking about the potential of Giannis, some experts feel he's only a jump shot away from being a perennial all-star.
And he's cleaned up his mechanics as well. Still trying to develop that consistency. But on the playmaking side of things, he has excellent vision. Also racks up a lot of rebounds, blocks, and steals. So two things he really needs to avoid, though, to take the next step: turnovers and foul trouble.
There's a good screen. Passes it to Henson. Rejected by Walker. And Young kicks to Jones. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. There's the screen. Young passes to Walker. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. And the league is in transition, a healthy debate about who is the league's best player. I'll pose this question to you. If you were going to pick one player, who would it be?
Well, LeBron James is undoubtedly still the best player in the NBA. And if you haven't watched the past two NBA finals, shame on you.
Because he has been historically good in both.
Well, by the time...
Carter Williams with it. 11 points for him in that last game against the Pistons in Detroit. And they get it back. And where the shot's been coming from tonight, here's a look broken down by paint, mid-range, and three-point shot attempts so far for the Pelicans.
And the one thing that jumps out at me when you look at that shot chart is just how little scoring they get from out above the free throw line extended three-point range. They've got to get more points from out high if they want to improve their offense.
And he makes the first. And the Bucks are an interesting team. There was the trade involving Brandon Knight, Michael Carter-Williams a while ago. They signed Greg Monroe to a free agent contract last season. Re-signed John Henson. A lot of moving parts with the Bucks.
And they're still trying to identify the right combination of players because they're still struggling with consistency. On paper, at times, it seems like the team should have more wins than it actually does.
He kicks it to Henson. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Back to Carter-Williams. And stolen by Levin. To the middle. And the dunk by Walker.
The guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
And here's Prez on what it's like to be selected in the NBA lottery.
Well, yeah, I mean, there was a lot of talent in the draft this year. And, hey, I'm really happy to be a part of that group. But that being said, man, I'm more motivated than ever to prove myself. And every team in the draft that passed me up knows that they missed out on a great player. And I know if I continue to work hard, everything else will take care of itself.
There were a lot of people, guys, that predicted Prez would be taken much higher in last year's draft.
Yeah, I mean, so many factors that play into a team's decision during draft night. Do they take the best player available? Someone who feels a specific need? There's no perfect answer. Remember, even Kobe was taken late in the lottery. The only time we'll tell if we look back on Prez in the same light.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Just almost an intimidating factor when you're able to go out and consistently come up with the block shots like they have defensively.
I like it.
That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
The Pelicans last season looked to pick up the pace of their offense and unleash the athleticism of AD, Anthony Davis. Before that, they'd been one of the more methodical teams in the NBA.
The first free throw is good. Brent, you look at the pace for the Pelicans last season, above average.
Well, their pace would have been good for top 5 back in 14-15, Kevin, but the league as a whole is becoming much more up-tempo. If it wins games and it wins fans, a lot of teams are willing to try it, but it's up to general managers to find the personnel to carry it out.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, Jabari Parker took an unconventional route to rehab his knee after his ACL surgery. He trained in the Andes Mountains of Peru. The altitude helped his stamina, but Parker said it was also a trip that I took for character. We take a lot for granted. Haven't even growing up poor in the U.S., Parker said, you don't realize how fortunate you are.
Third quarter. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for Levin. Pondexter kicks to Walker. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Yeah, once again, he's getting it rolling. His confidence is building, makes that shot almost impossible to stop.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Parker with a clean look. Can't hit that one. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Milwaukee team.
Yeah, faced off twice last season. It was a split between the two teams.
Yeah, they matched up very evenly, and that's not a compliment to either side. Last season was a struggle for both squads, and now they're each looking to turn the corner.
Shot to stop the run. Evans with some nice D.
Well, he has more than enough strength to fight through the D and convert that one. I'm surprised he came up short there.
And that's a foul called on Miles Plumlee. That's his first foul. Monroe's checked in for Miles Plumlee.
Into the lineup of the Bucks, Greg Monroe.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Holiday the pass to Walker. On the wing, Davis, covered by Teletovic. And the dunk by Walker.
Now this is just getting ridiculous. They can't possibly keep this up.
Well, why not? These guys are so completely locked in and in rhythm. Hard to remember the last time they missed. When that comes along.
Milwaukee, no good that time either. Pelicans leading by 10. And Walker kicks to Pondexter. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Parker outside. Screen by Monroe. Parker dishes to Teletovic. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
And checking out the numbers for Holiday. Last year, getting it done. Last season put up about 16 points a game, 6 assists and 3 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
And the Pelicans making a change. Young's checked in.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Bucks trail by 14. Young with the steal. To the wing right side. From 7. Holiday, no one around him. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Carter Williams with it. And Young picks him up defensively. Here's Monroe. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Monroe's got 6. Here's New Orleans. They're on a 20-7 run. Left side, Walker. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 3. That one on Monroe. You played for, what was it, 6 different teams of your terrific career. We're seeing less and less players remain on the same team for their entire career. Do you think that's a good thing or a bad thing for the game of basketball?
I think it's a thing that just can't be avoided nowadays with the way the contracts and free agency are set up and the way the teams like to maneuver around. One of the things...
And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Carter Williams, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Parker and Monroe together inside. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Michael Carter-Williams. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the 3 spot. Evans kicks to Walker for the lead. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far. That one is off.
At the line for your Pelicans, Walker. Taking 2 shots.
That one drops. He ties it up. So the Bucks take the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
I'm not going to get used to taking these L's.
Just got to play better defense next time.
All right, Prez. I've done all the legwork. And as a lottery pick, you're going to have plenty of options. See, these companies, they believe in what you're going to be in the league, and they see your potential. So they want you to represent their brand. Now, let's take a look at the options. Nike wants you bad. See, their plan is to bring you on the team right away with a straight merch deal and put you in a pair of team Nike shoes. Then you'll be one of the faces of the brand, leading to your own signature shoe, billboards, commercials, the whole nine. Can't go wrong with the swoosh, baby. And right next door is brand Jordan, Team MJ. Sounds pretty good, right? They want to start you out with a cash deal and put you in a team-themed shoe. And if you continue to rise, if your star gets higher, they want to graduate you from a custom colorway all the way to your customized signature shoe and all the perks that go with it. But what they really want is for you to be the face of the brand. You and the power and prestige of Jordan, the GOAT himself, riding side by side off into the sunset. I mean, come on. Jordan? Are you kidding me? They look awesome. Guess what it is now? Now this is when it starts to get really interesting. Under Armour is banking on you being part of their team. They want to make you the face of their brand sooner than later. They're talking cash deal, lots of opportunity for bonuses, and a UA team shoe. I mean, this is a real opportunity to get in line with a fast, young, hustling company, right? What do you think? And last, but certainly not least, Adidas. And they want to run with the presidential theme. I mean, they're talking billboards, cash deal, and they want to make you a custom colorway Adidas shoe featuring the colors of the American flag. And get this, they want a custom billboard with the presidential theme. And we're talking commercials, ads, signature shoes. I mean, I think Adidas is the place to go if we want to run with the presidential theme. I'm in. Are you? So it's up to you. I mean, I know it's a lot to think about, but you're in a pretty good position right here.
Look, I don't know, Bruce. I feel like this is harder than picking a college, you know? Like, way harder. I need a spreadsheet to remember all that stuff.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. But, you know, personally, you can't lose, right? You're in a win-win situation. So it's wherever you feel the most comfortable. And not just on your feet, but as a business partner. So take your time, kick back, relax, think about it, and I just need an answer in about 5 minutes. Great choice. This is the beginning of big things. Jordan Brand is going to be pumped.
I hope so, man. I'm excited to get it started.